Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This December 2024, the streaming platforms are packed with some of the best horror movies to keep you on the edge of your seat. Whether you're a fan of supernatural thrills, psychological terror, or creature features, Amazon Prime Video, Hulu and Disney plus Hotstar have got you covered. From critically acclaimed hits to hidden gems, these platforms bring spine-tingling scares straight to your screen. Here's a list of the top 7 best horror movies currently streaming, guaranteed to haunt your holiday season. Number 7. Alone. Alone, 2020, directed by John Hyams, is a survival thriller that combines psychological tension with a haunting wilderness setting. The story follows Jessica, portrayed by Jules Wilcox, a grieving widow who leaves the city in search of a fresh start. Her journey takes a dark turn when she becomes the target of a predatory man, Mark Menchaca, who abducts her, setting the stage for a tense game of cat and mouse in the unforgiving wild. One of the film's most celebrated aspects is Wilcox's compelling performance as Jessica, a character whose resourcefulness and determination distinguish her from typical horror protagonists. Her ability to navigate both physical and emotional challenges resonates deeply, making her a character viewers root for. Critics have praised the film for its focus on survival instincts, with Jessica using her wits and courage to outsmart her captor. The wilderness backdrop amplifies the suspense, as Jessica faces not only her pursuer, but also the harsh elements. Director John Hyams effectively uses this setting to heighten the sense of isolation and danger, creating a gripping atmosphere. While the premise, a woman pursued by a predator, might seem familiar, the film's execution feels fresh. The tight pacing and character-driven narrative keep the tension high, with Hyams ensuring that every moment feels consequential. Alone stands out as a taut and engaging thriller, bolstered by strong performances, masterful direction, and a gripping survival story. It's a testament to the power of a well-crafted, character-driven narrative set against the stark beauty of nature. Fans of intense, atmospheric thrillers will find Alone a deeply satisfying watch. Number 6. Oculus. Oculus, directed by Mike Flanagan, stands out as a psychological horror film that intricately weaves past and present timelines to craft a chilling narrative. The story revolves around siblings Kaylee, Karen Gillan, and Tim, Brenton Thwaites, as they confront a haunted antique mirror, the Lasser Glass, which Kaylee believes caused their parents' violent deaths a decade earlier. The film blends horror with mystery, exploring themes of trauma and the blurred lines between reality and illusion. Flanagan masterfully uses disorienting transitions between timelines, creating an unsettling experience that keeps the audience guessing. Karen Gillan shines as the determined and obsessive Kaylee, while the younger versions of the siblings, played by Annalise Basso and Garrett Ryan, deliver compelling performances in the flashback sequences. The visual techniques, including diegetic and non-diegetic camera angles, amplify the film's atmosphere, adding layers to the story. While Oculus avoids over-reliance on jump scares, its strength lies in its eerie ambience and the psychological tension it builds. The film avoids over-explaining the mirror's origins, enhancing its enigmatic and terrifying presence. However, some critics noted that while the mystery is engaging, the scares might not leave a lasting impression for seasoned horror fans. With its unique approach and strong performances, Oculus remains a standout entry in modern horror, showcasing Flanagan's talent for blending emotional depth with supernatural dread. Number 5. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil is a delightful horror comedy that cleverly subverts the typical killer hillbillies in the woods trope. The story revolves around Tucker and Dale, two kind-hearted yet misunderstood backwoodsmen, played brilliantly by Alan Tudyk and Tyler Labine. Their vacation takes a hilariously dark turn when a group of college students misinterpret their actions, believing them to be murderous psychopaths. Chaos ensues as the college kids' own paranoia leads to a series of absurd and gruesome accidents. The film stands out for its clever script, which flips the traditional slasher narrative on its head, offering both genuine laughs and some well-executed gore. The chemistry between Tudyk and Labine adds warmth to the chaos, making them lovable protagonists despite the carnage surrounding them. Their performances ground the absurdity, bringing humor and heart to the story. Critics have praised the movie's ability to blend comedy and horror seamlessly, with its tongue-in-cheek humor often accompanied by moments of genuine suspense. While some felt the film's final act falters slightly, its charm and originality make it a must-watch for fans of the genre. Number 4. The Hills Have Eyes. The Hills Have Eyes, a remake of Wes Craven's 1977 horror classic, is a harrowing exploration of survival, morality, and brutality. Directed by Alexandra Aja, the film updates the original's narrative by adding deeper social and political layers while retaining its unrelenting tension and visceral horror. The plot follows the Carter family, who become stranded in a desolate desert region that was once a site of nuclear testing. They are hunted by a family of cannibalistic mutants, victims of radiation who now live as horrifying predators. The makeup and special effects, particularly by Gregory Nicotero and team, create hauntingly grotesque antagonists that heighten the terror. The setting, captured through stunning cinematography, adds a sense of isolation and dread to the film's atmosphere. The standout moments include an intensely brutal assault on the family's trailer, a scene so shocking that it defined the film's reputation. Aja's direction emphasizes the psychological and physical toll on the characters, particularly Doug, Aaron Stanford, whose transformation from passive observer to vengeful survivor is compelling. The film also cleverly critiques the consequences of unchecked governmental actions, offering an allegory about nuclear fallout's long-term impact. While the movie's intense violence and disturbing themes may not be for everyone, it delivers a relentless and effective horror experience, making it a worthy, if polarizing, addition to the genre. Fans of the original will appreciate the homage, while newcomers will find a chilling and memorable journey into terror. Number 3. Fresh. Fresh, 2022, directed by Mimi Cave, is a darkly thrilling blend of horror and comedy that delves into the horrors of modern dating with a unique and grotesque twist. The film stars Daisy Edgar Jones as Noah, a woman disillusioned with the world of online dating, and Sebastian Stan as Steve, a seemingly charming man she meets organically at a grocery store. What begins as a romantic escapade quickly morphs into a macabre nightmare when Steve's true intentions come to light. The movie masterfully balances its tones, starting with a rom-com feel and seamlessly transitioning into a gripping horror narrative. The chemistry between Edgar Jones and Stan is a standout, with both actors delivering layered performances. Stan in particular revels in his role, embodying a sinister charm that keeps the audience both intrigued and unsettled. Edgar Jones portrays Noah with a believable mix of vulnerability and resilience as she navigates the escalating terror. Mimi Cave's directorial debut is bold and visually striking, using unsettling close-ups and dynamic camera movements to amplify the tension. The script by Lauren Kahn is sharp, blending dark humor with biting commentary on the objectification of women. Featuring 80s hits and eerie instrumentals adds to the film's offbeat atmosphere. This film has received praise for its audacious storytelling and memorable performances, solidifying its place as a must-watch for fans of boundary-pushing horror. Number 2. Axe. Axe, directed by T. West, is a captivating homage to 1970s slasher films, blending gore, humor, and a sharp critique of generational and societal divides. The movie follows a group of adult filmmakers who travel to rural Texas to shoot a film, only to find themselves embroiled in a nightmarish series of events orchestrated by their elderly hosts. The film's meticulous period details and commitment to its aesthetic evoke comparisons to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but X carves its own identity by injecting a dark sense of humor and exploring themes of sexual liberation versus repression. Mia Goth delivers a standout performance in dual roles, embodying both youthful ambition and tragic yearning. The clever editing and inventive cinematography heighten the tension, crafting an experience that is as unnerving as it is visually striking. With its unapologetic brutality, well-timed humor, and nuanced commentary on religious and cultural norms, X is more than just a throwback slasher. It's a bold, visceral horror film that cements T. West as a master of the genre. If you're a fan of stylish, thought-provoking horror, this one is a must-watch. Number 1. The Menu. The Menu, 2022, is a darkly satirical horror comedy directed by Mark Mylod, featuring an ensemble cast led by Ralph Fiennes and Anya Taylor-Joy. Set on a remote island at an exclusive dining experience, the film uses its single-location premise to craft a tense and wickedly entertaining critique of the elite. Chef Slowick, Ralph Fiennes, hosts a meticulously curated dining experience blending art and cuisine but with an ominous twist. The guests, representing various aspects of the wealthy and privileged, are subjected to increasingly sinister courses. Margot, Anya Taylor-Joy, stands out as an outsider, adding emotional depth as she navigates the unsettling environment. The film excels as a satire of class and privilege, cleverly critiquing the culture of excess while maintaining a biting sense of humor. The interactions between Slowick and Margot, underpinned by a mix of tension and sympathy, add emotional complexity. Hong Chau's performance as Elsa, the chef's loyal maitre d', is another standout, providing humor and menace in equal measure. The menu is stunning, with its elegant cinematography capturing both the idyllic beauty of the island and the eerie isolation of the restaurant. The presentation of each course, accompanied by darkly comedic on-screen descriptions, adds to the film's unique tone. While its horror elements lean more toward psychological unease than outright scares, the film's ability to balance humor, tension, and social commentary makes it a standout. The menu is a smart, engaging, and deliciously twisted cinematic experience. Its inventive premise and sharp critique of the ultra-rich ensure it resonates long after the credits roll.
Well, this is it. Share your impressions in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.